Is your newborn baby unsettled, fussy, or crying for long periods in the late afternoon or evening, and you feel like you've tried everything with no success? You feed them, change them, cuddle them, and yet nothing seems to work. If this sounds familiar, let me reassure you right now. You are not doing anything wrong. What your baby may be experiencing is a completely normal phase of development, commonly known as the witching hour. In today's video, I'm going to explain exactly what the witching hour is, when it usually begins, how long it lasts, and most importantly, what you can do to help soothe your baby during this challenging time. I'll also be sharing my top 5 tried and tested, soothing strategies that can make a real difference for both you and your baby. Before we dive in, if you're looking for evidence-based information on baby development and practical parenting advice that makes life easier and helps give your child the best possible start, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video every day. The witching hour refers to a period of increased fussiness and crying that almost all babies experience during the first few months of life. You may also hear it called colic, or the period of purple crying. While the names sound concerning, they all describe the same thing: a predictable developmental phase where babies cry more intensely and are much harder to soothe. This phase usually begins around 2 weeks of age, gradually increases in intensity, and tends to peak between 6 and 8 weeks. After that, the crying slowly decreases and typically resolves somewhere between 3 and 5 months of age. The fussiness most often occurs in the late afternoon or evening and can make it seem as though your baby is uncomfortable or in pain, even when they're perfectly healthy. The crying may come on suddenly without any clear trigger, and no matter what you do, nothing seems to calm them right away. What's important for parents to understand is that this is a normal part of infant development. Your baby isn't crying because they don't like you, because you're failing as a parent, or because you're doing something wrong. Their nervous system is still immature, and they are learning how to process the world around them. Newborn babies are exposed to a huge amount of sensory input every single day: light, noise, movement, touch, and interaction. By the end of the day, all of that stimulation can become overwhelming. Because babies don't yet have the ability to self-regulate, they release this overload through crying. Think of the witching hour as your baby's way of saying, "This is all too much for me right now." The good news is that there are ways to support your baby through this phase, even if you can't stop it entirely. I'm now going to walk you through my top 5 soothing strategies that I consistently recommend to parents during the witching hour. I've also created a downloadable PDF that includes these 5 strategies, plus 10 additional ones, so you can easily refer back to them whenever you need. Tip 1. Offer more frequent feeds. If you're breastfeeding, allowing your baby to feed more frequently during the witching hour can be incredibly helpful. Sucking is one of the most calming actions for babies. It helps regulate their breathing, heart rate, and nervous system. During this fussy period, your baby may want shorter but more frequent feeds, and that's completely normal. Feeding doesn't always mean your baby is hungry. It can also be a powerful way for them to feel calm, safe, and connected. Tip 2. Use a dummy or pacifier. If you're comfortable with it, offering a dummy or pacifier during the witching hour can provide significant comfort. Again, this comes back to the calming effect of sucking. If you choose not to use a dummy, that's absolutely fine. You can offer your clean finger for your baby to suck, or gently help guide their hands toward their mouth so they can self-soothe by sucking on their fingers. Tip 3. Carry your baby in a baby carrier. One of the most effective strategies during the witching hour is using a baby carrier. You do not need to worry about spoiling your baby. Newborns cannot be spoiled. A baby carrier allows your baby to hear your heartbeat, feel your warmth, and experience gentle movement. Being upright and close to your body provides a sense of security and containment that many babies find incredibly soothing. The gentle up and down motion created as you walk is also calming for your baby's nervous system. As an added bonus, a baby carrier frees up your hands so you can attend to an older child, prepare dinner, or simply move around more easily. Tip 4. Try a car ride. If you feel calm enough to do so, a short car ride can be another effective way to soothe a fussy baby. The motion of the car, the visual stimulation of passing scenery, and the steady hum of the engine act as a form of white noise. The car seat itself also provides containment and support, which can help babies feel secure. For many parents, car rides become a reliable tool during the witching hour. Tip 5. The flex and hold position. This final strategy is designed to closely mimic the position your baby was in while in the womb. Hold your baby with their back against your chest, facing upward. Gently bring their hands toward their mouth so they can suck on their fingers. Use your other hand to support their legs in a flexed, bent position. Once they're secure, gently bend your knees to create a slow, rhythmic, up and down movement. This vertical motion is deeply calming for many babies and can help them settle more quickly. No matter which soothing strategy you use, it's important to continue it for a little while after your baby has calmed down. Research shows that stopping too quickly can cause the crying to restart. For example, if your baby settles while being held and is then immediately placed down, they're more likely to become upset again. Giving them a bit more time to fully relax can make a big difference. The witching hour can be exhausting and emotionally draining. If you ever feel overwhelmed or frustrated, it is absolutely okay to put your baby down in a safe place and step away for a few moments to regulate yourself. Take a few deep breaths, calm your nervous system, and then return to your baby when you're ready. Taking care of yourself is an essential part of taking care of your child. The witching hour is temporary, even though it may not feel that way right now. This phase will pass, and your baby will learn to regulate themselves with time and support. Make sure you download the PDF linked below for additional soothing strategies you can try. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing what has worked for your baby. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other parents who may be going through the same stage. Join me tomorrow for more practical parenting tips to make life easier and help your baby get the very best start in life.